Hi there. In this lecture, we will leverage the Excel SLN function to determine the depreciation of a software product that was developed. Whenever new software is developed as part of a project, this software product is considered an asset for the organization. And like any other asset, it depreciates over time. In this example, we'll assume the straight line method of depreciation, and we will leverage that in this particular example. There are other methods of depreciation that you can use, but for the purposes of this example, we'll focus on the straight line depreciation method, and that's represented by the SLN function. So here, let's go over each parameter of the SLN function. As you can see here, you have the overall function, and there's three arguments in the function, which is cost, salvage, and life. And cost is basically the initial cost of the asset. Salvage is the asset value at the end of the depreciation period. And life represents the time periods over which the asset is appreciated. And this is normally or usually represented by years. So as an example, let's say that computer laptops have been purchased at a cost of $10,000 and their useful life is 3 years. And we say that because typically after 3 years, the laptops are typically not optimal, especially now with software as a service or updates that are made to computers and software that's continually improving. So we'll make an argument that after 3 years, their useful life is over. And we've determined also that the salvage value is going to be $4,000. And what this means is that after the useful life of using the laptops, if the company were to take all these laptops and sell them back, they can actually realize a salvage value of $4,000 if they were to resell it, for example, on Amazon or some other type of reseller. So the formula we have here has been executed. And what I wanted to show you here is, the SLN function based on these parameters. But what I can do is that I can show you this from scratch. So I'm going to put here the SLN function, open parentheses. I'm going to take the cell B3. Okay, I'm going to put a comma. The second argument is going to be cell B4. Another comma, and the final argument is going to be cell B5. And what I'm going to do is close the parentheses, press enter, and there you see my value of 2,000. So we have our depreciation defined based on these parameters. So what is this telling us? So what this tells us that our life of the laptop is 3 years, which is represented here on this depreciation schedule. So we have year 1, year 2, and year 3. And each particular year, the depreciation is going to be $2,000. So in year 1, you'll have the $2,000 all the way up to year 3. Now, collectively, the depreciation is going to total $6,000. And keep in mind that our salvage value was the $4,000 here. So if we add these two together, you come to your original cost of $10,000. Now, let's say if you determine that there's going to be no salvage value at the end of 3 years, then your depreciation is going to change. Year 1, year 2, and year 3, you're going to have different depreciation value. In this case, it's going to be approximately $3,333, 0.33333. So this in total is going to give you a 10,000, and that's going to be your straight line method to determine that. Now, also another case is if you know that your depreciation is going to be 2,000, if you give it a life of 5 years, and there's no salvage value. So what's going to happen is you have your straight line depreciation, which was the 2,000. And what I'm going to do here is that this is just taking the depreciation value, which was derived by the SLN function. And I'm just going to copy this down for illustration purposes. So let's say here, if you know that your salvage value is going to be nothing, and your original cost is 10,000 and the life of the product is going to be 5 years, then your depreciation schedule is going to be $2,000 for each of the 5 years until you reach the $10,000. And this concludes this lecture on using the SLN function in Microsoft Excel. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please go to my website, danriverapmp.com, and the link will be in the description. And once you're there, hover over the courses menu and then go to the Microsoft Excel for Project Managers course. Click on that and you'll be taken immediately to the banner. And once you click on the banner, you'll be taken to a video that will give you more information about this course. Thanks for watching.